Welcome back to another Speedex Tools YouTube page. See, today we're going to be doing something cool and special. We're going to be assembling and building this Yato table saw. So this Yato table saw is already easy enough to make by yourself, but I thought, okay, let's make a video because there's so many different videos of different table saws on YouTube. But I want to do one specifically for Yato, and we can also talk about a table saw. Now, with the table saw, I also got some of my own personal tools to help us with this. So I just have a normal cordless screwdriver, the battery, a long nose plier, I'll tell you why, and a screwdriver. This one is cool because I can just magnetically attach, where is it? Oh, I have the drill bits, screw bits also. I can just magnetically attach any of these heads on the screwdriver. So now, let's open this up and let's see what we have inside. Let's keep, what do I need? I need this and I need this one. Okay, let's keep this down and let's open up, see what we have inside.
A few moments later.
Now that we have removed all the different pieces, I mean, I don't want to explain every single piece, it'll take too long, but this everything was in the box. First thing I want you to do, take this manual. You don't need it anymore. Now, what I want you to do, so this is the main base of the table saw. And what we're gonna do is first we're gonna be adding the legs. That is where we have this right here. These are the legs, and you'll see all of these different bolts right here. You're gonna be adding the legs on the bolts just like this. Like this. So that's why we needed a screwdriver. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna find which one matches the size that we need. This one is it. Take the adapter, keep it in there. And it's just simple as, now you just have to unscrew all of it. It should fit snugly into these two things that they have to hold it. While that is holding it, you keep the screw, do it a little bit with your hand to make it easier. If I can do it myself. Or just change the ratchet. Okay, now that is the first leg done. Now I want you to do the same thing for all four sides.
A few moments later.
Now that all four legs are attached, what's next is you're going to be taking these two plates that we have. These are basically extenders to, what is it called? The table part or the table saw? Yeah. So you want to keep this. If you want to imagine it, the table saw is going to be here. The saw is facing you. This has to be on the side of where the saw is. So that's where you're going to keep it on the table saw here as well. So in the brown cardboard box, you will find these pieces right here. So there are four of them. See? So there are four of them. And it's two different sizes. If you can see it, there's going to be two different sizes. This is one size, this is the other size. So use the same two sizes for one of the sides. That you just have to check on which one it's supposed to be. This one is a bit too short, so you have to use this one. Now basically what you want to do, you want to unscrew this and screw both of them together. One screw here and one screw here, and you do the exact same thing right here. And then you take the smaller two sides with the other plate, just follow me, just like that. You can see that this fits over here, and this fits over here. Now, take the screws that you will find. Where's the screws? Right here. In the box, you'll find all the screws, extra screw that you need, and you do the exact same thing. This is a point where people might want to take a plier, because what you can do is you can take the plier, you can hold it like this, and you can screw it easy, if you want to protect your hands. But you can use your fingers as well. So that's screwed in. That is nice and secure. Same on the other side.
A few moments later.
Now that you're all screwed up, now we're going to be adding the support for the legs, which are these two. How it's gonna go, it's gonna be going inside and you have to screw it in. You'll see two holes, 1 and 2 on each side, and you want to screw it in there.
A few moments later.
Now all 4 of the leg supports are screwed in. Don't mind me only screwing one of them in. I'm lazy, but for you, you have to screw both of them in. You have to be safe when you're cutting big pieces of wood and you have a very, very fast and strong saw running. You have to be careful. Now when the legs are there, what you have added, gonna add now are, what do you call it? Grips, leg grips, rubber for the legs. Yeah, this is just simple. Attach it just like that. Okay, now after this, let's flip it over. You think I'm strong enough to do it? You think I'm strong enough? Yeah, I carried the whole thing by myself, totally. Okay, so now let's just put this straight onto 0. You can tighten it, because I don't want this to be moving around. Okay, now what we're gonna do is, what else is left from the box? So this can be all added later. This and this. So this is why, oh yeah, I forgot, before we do that, let's get into leg supports. This leg supports will go behind where you're gonna be cutting. So this is the front of the saw. It's gonna be going behind just for some extra support. Just come over here. It's gonna go just like this. I'm gonna keep it in these 2 holes right here. This is some extra support just in case any push happens. This will be there to stop it. For the purpose of me being lazy, I won't add it, but just know it goes over there. Now, there's no specific way to like timeline or skate order. This is for where the saw is. Now what you want to do, you'll see a small tiny screw right here. You want to open this up. Now, this is where you can, of course you can use a screwdriver, but I will use my trusty old cordless screwdriver. Nice and slow. This will come out. And over here, let's put this up a bit. What you're gonna see over here is, come bring the camera. You will see this right here, this bolt right here, this screw. Right over here, if you just want, let's get the camera to focus right here. So that, what you wanna do is, you wanna loosen it with a wrench. Let me open up this wrench, just open up slightly, just enough for these two to fit right here. So they're gonna go, these 2 holes right here is gonna fit right there. So you just have to open it up a bit. Just like this, you have these 2 holes and it slots perfectly in there. It should be flush, and then, which one did I use? And then you just tighten it up. Okay, this is tightened. Then you want to put this back. It'll fit right there. And then you screw it back. Then this plastic cover right here, you will see an arrow pointing. That should be facing the front. And you'll see a screw right here. There's a hole over here as well. Everything comes together. It should fit in the hole, and just screw it into the hole. Okay? That's it. That's done over here. Now, what's next? Let's add this. This is gonna go like this. You have these 2. If you can see that they fit together like that. There's a slot right here. Now, how this is gonna go is, you have this hole right here, whatever this is called. You have to take the screw. You can see that it magically fits. Just like that over here. So you want to put all the screws into these holes, but don't tighten it so tight, because you need a little bit to come out. So you have enough space for to slot into the hole right here. After it's slotted in, then you can hold it, push it in, and tighten it up to make it tighter. Do the exact same thing and do it for all of these holes.
A few moments later.
Now you can see it's all slotted in, and this is your measurement, of course. If you want And that's where this comes in and this comes in. So this, if you can see right here, it slots just like that. Nice and easy. Wherever you want. Now, for example, if you keep it over here, you want to cut it at 10 centimeters. You take the line, you come closer over here, you will see a nice red line. You place it right over the 10 centimeters and you lock it in, and this won't move. Then you take, let's get a piece of wood. Nice spare piece of wood right here. Then you can align it. It's 90 degrees already. You take the safety feature, press the on button right here and cut it. Just like that. And now that is for straight 90 degree cuts. But if you want angle cuts, that's where this bad boy comes in right here. So you can place it right here. You see this black thing right here? It slots perfectly into the hole. And that's where you can change the angle over here. For example, I want to cut it at, let's say 60 degrees. You tighten it up. And now you have it right there. You take whatever you want to cut. And you tighten it up enough. And then you cut it. Right like that. 60 degree cut. That's where you get it. This is it. That's all there is for the Yato table saw. You have, oh, one thing I forgot. Where's this? If you want to be, like clean and all that, we have this vacuum right here. This one goes right here. Just have to push it in there. Snug right in. And this one will go here. You see this? Whether you want the vacuum, the dust to go this way or this way, you can keep it here or over here. And if you have a suction, like a Yato, we have one Yato suction as well, that you can attach straight from here into that suction so you can collect all the dust if you want to be extra clean. But in this table saw, what it has in the box, this is what you get. This is a very, very powerful tool if you want to cut huge pieces of wood, because you cannot cut this like something like this with a miter saw. If you want to use a circular saw, you don't know if it's going to be straight. That's why you use a table saw for that. So you can cut it nice and easy, just like that. If you want to cut 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters, just cut and cut it straight. It's very easy and it's not a must-have, but it makes your life so much easier, especially if you're a beginner carpenter, woodworker, a DIYer. This is something you need. This, for your reference, Yato YT-82165. It's available on all of our Spirex Tools stores and Spirex Tools website, spirextools.com. You can get this Yato table saw. We're the only one that sell it in the whole UAE. Yato is our brand, only we can sell it in the UAE. If you want to get something this easy and simple to fix and to build, get it from Spirex Tools. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. I hope I didn't bore you, because I know I didn't get bored making this, and I hope you didn't get bored as well. If you have any feedback, comments, anything, keep it in the comment section down below. And any other thing you want to see me assemble, any other machines from many brands, from Makita, DeWalt, Bosch, we have all these brands, Milwaukee especially as well in the stores. Drop it down in the comments below and we can assemble it together right here on our YouTube. Thank you again for so much. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Hope to see you next Saturday. Thank you very much.
SpeedX, inspiring ideas, projects, and homes.
SpeedX.